It's a vegan teacher's live stream. Come on in, time to live the vegan dream. It's really not as hard as it might seem. You can do it. You can save animals. Join our vegan team. A planet with no animals in cages. A world we used to have for ages and ages. A planet with much less pollution. Veganism is the logical solution. Choosing products without cruelty. Living our moral code with hearts of empathy. Choosing veggies, fruits, nuts, grains, and seeds. Healthy whole foods with fiber our gut microbiome needs. It's that vegan teacher's live stream. Come on in, time to live the vegan dream. It's really not as hard as it might seem. You can do it. You can save animals. Join our vegan team. So I guess we should stop eating meat, dairy, and eggs? Yes. And we should stop going to SeaWorld and circus? Yes. And we should stop buying leather, fur, and wool? Yes. And we should all sing this song and be vegan from now on? Yes. Eating lentils, beans, tofu, broccoli, and rice. Let's leave eggs with the moms who laid them. It's so easy to be nice. Eating chia, flax, and hemp seeds. Walnuts and milk from soy. No more paying fucked up farmers to rape mother cows and kidnap their baby boys. It's that vegan teacher's live stream. Come on in, time to live the vegan dream. It's really not as hard as it might seem. You can do it. You can save animals. Join our vegan team. Welcome to class, everybody. I'm Miss Katie, that vegan teacher. I have been vegan now for almost 10 years, since June 27th, 2016. Hi, everybody here on TikTok, and hi, everybody here on YouTube. Thanks for coming in. That's right, says Zeus, you are neither a baby nor a cow. Exactly, good job. Guys, press the like button for that comment. Exactly, we are not babies, we're not cows. It's time to drink soy milk now. So these are the cards that we have just printed up. These are all on a video, by the way. There's 300 questions that you guys have asked me, and I'm putting them all in these cards. And as you can see, there's they're sort of backwards and forwards so that I can read it at the same time as you guys can. Thank you very much for sharing the live stream. Somebody wrote me that you want me to look at your video. I don't really look at other people's videos unless they really catch my attention. And if you show your face, and if you're vegan, then I will. Because I don't really follow anyone who isn't brave enough to show their face on camera. I really believe that it's important that we speak up to defend the animals that way. So let me just see who's all here, though. All right, we have somebody named, somebody named who calls themselves King. I don't know if I'll let that person in. I'm gonna wait, guys. I don't see any adults here yet over on TikTok to come and talk to me. You have to be an adult if you want to come in and read a card. What about you guys over here? Where's everybody from, by the way? I'm in Italy. It is 5 to 10 in the morning. Let me see where you guys are all at. All right, we have Marlian, who says that she's an animal farmer. Oh, that's not okay. It's not okay to farm animals. They're not objects. They're not slaves for us to rape into existence, forced to be pregnant, commodify and utilize. Okay, so I want you to change that. I want you to be a mushroom farmer from now on. Okay, leave the animals alone. Somebody's from the Philippines. Hi. From Sweden. From the UK. Germany. Hi. Hi, somebody plays hockey in Germany there. Who else do we have over here? Over on my TikTok channel. You're 22 years old. You're from Canada. Cool. Guys, thank you for subscribing, by the way. Thanks to everybody who just followed. And if you repost, that's also kind of helpful. That's great. Just give me 1 second, guys. Let me see if I can let somebody in. If you put the decorations on the screen, it means that you want to talk to me, or you're trying to just say that you like what's going on. And if you put a big decoration on the screen, such as the fruit dancing in, your name goes to the top of the list. Over here on YouTube, it works differently. You guys, you put super chats on the screen over here. That's how it works, okay? Hey, thank you very much for the little roses, and thank you for the little, whatever that was you put on my head over here on TikTok. And I'm just gonna go over here for a second. Hey, thanks a lot for subscribing. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Josephine. Thank you for being here, guys. Thank you, Julie. Thanks for liking the live. How do I play my songs? I just write my own songs, and I just do it because I think it's important for all of us to get the vegan message out there in whatever way that we can. So if you like writing songs, do that. If you like making pictures and videos, then you can do that. All right, let's see who's. Uh-oh, Emma, you're vegetarian. That's not good. Emma, that's not good. That means you're stealing the milk from cows. All right, don't do that. They're killing the baby cows every time that you drink cow's milk. Okay, don't do that anymore. Okay, somebody named Harry seems to want to come in.
Hello.
Hello, welcome to our live stream. Where are you in the world, Harry?
I'm in the UK.
All right. Are you a nice person?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you trying to be vegan?
Yeah, no, I am vegan.
You are vegan. That's awesome.
No, wait, so meet you fucking nigger.
Thanks for the compliment. Yes, I am. Naturally intelligent, gorgeous, generous, exemplary, and radiant. Thanks a lot. Guys, make sure you tap like for that. That person really gets it. That's right. The N-word has changed meanings. That's right. It means naturally intelligent, gorgeous, generous, exemplary, and radiant now. Be careful, though, because TikTok might not realize what you're trying to say, and they might ban you if you do that again. I already know that 8 people have been banned just for doing that. So be careful. And now you never get your account back once they figure out that you're a cruel person. Okay, let's go over here. Thanks, everyone, for coming in. All right, so somebody says that I suck. Well, I sucked on a straw today because I'm drinking water. So that's true. Yeah, I do suck. What else do we have? Let's go to the next person here. Let me see if I have any adults that are here. Guys, if you're vegan and you want to come up and read a card, that would be appreciated because it seems like we have a lot of racist people here today, a lot of cruel people here today. So I'm just going to end up reading the cards by myself if this is the way it's going to be. Somebody's named Belle here, though. Maybe she's nice. She has a little rose beside her name. Hi, Belle. Oh, Belle got scared. Hey, thank you, Sadie, for the little rose. Thank you to Jessica, who just reposted. Thanks, guys. Thank you to Brittany, who just shared the live stream, or followed me, rather. Thanks for following. You're making this world a better place. That's right. Okay, we'll go to this person says, say yes to being vegan. That's the person's channel name. So, guys, I'm cutting up these cards, and we're going to read them very soon. Welcome to my live stream. I'm Miss Katie, That Vegan Teacher. I am 61 years old. Tell me a bit about you.
I'm Barry.
You're what?
I'm Barry.
You're Barry. Hi, Barry. Are you vegan yet?
Yes, for 2.5 years.
Okay, what made you decide to be vegan?
Hurting animals is wrong.
Yeah, that's right. Hurting animals is wrong. How did you end up at that conclusion? How did you end up being a nice guy and a smart guy?
Eggs don't taste great, and
Oh, that's not the reason, though. Because hold on a second. If eggs started to taste good tomorrow, would you go back to eating them?
No, because they harm the animal.
That's right. So never ever say that. Never say I'm vegan because eggs don't taste great. Okay? Because that way you're making it about you and your taste pleasure, and it shouldn't be. It should be about the animals. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. And what was another reason you decided to become vegan?
Because the chickens' heads get cut off and slaughtered.
Yeah, the chickens are kept as prisoners. Yeah, and they get their heads cut off. That's right. It's mean, right? Can you tell everybody what happens to the cows in the egg and the milk industry? Can you tell everybody why they should not be drinking cow's milk?
Because they get killed, but also they are put together so close, and the milk is taken really meant for humans. It's meant for the baby cows.
Right. That's right. So they rape the mothers, first of all, force them to be pregnant. Then they steal the babies. After mothers are pregnant, mother cows are pregnant like us for 9 months. Did you know that?
I did
So
not know that.
for 9 months, the mother's waiting for her baby to be born, and then the baby's born, and if the baby's a boy, they kidnap the baby boy. That's really mean. Hold on a sec, I have a super chat here. Somebody wrote here, hi, I love your vids, but is it okay if I love God, says Magdalene. Well, you can love whoever you want. That's okay. But I personally don't love God because I don't think God is helping. Now, maybe you know a different God than I do, but the God that I know is either drunk, stoned, lazy, stupid, or dead or cruel, or he never existed at all. So I don't know. Magdalene, how can you love God when he's not helping us to protect the animals, he or she? You know, why don't you come in and talk to me? Go over to my TikTok over here, Music by That Vegan Teacher, and try to explain that to me, or anybody else here. If you guys think that God is good, I'd love to understand how you can justify God when he created lions who devour zebras in front of their crying mothers. What do you think about all this?
Yes, well, I have a question for you.
What do you think about all this? I just asked you a question.
About all what?
Pardon me?
About all.
Are you listening?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll just go to the next person. Okay. Thank you for coming in, though. I really do appreciate that. But you have to pay attention. Okay. Even when it doesn't seem like I'm talking to you, I'm going to refer back to you for a comment. That's why you're a teaching assistant. Okay. Guys, when you come in, try to stay concentrating. Okay. All right. Let's go to the next person. Let me see who this is. This is somebody with 59 followers. And this person seems like a child because the person says, as their bio, it's written, hey, y'all, I'm Miko Rants. 3, please follow for a toe lick. Nope, not going to let that person in. Guys, you have to be an adult to come in, all right? If you are an adult, let me know that you want to come in, and that's cool. Hey, thank you for the super chat. Let me see who else is here. I think I missed one. Sorry, YouTube. I thought I saw one, and I do want to read them all out loud. I can't find it. Sorry, maybe that was the one from before. Yeah, I think that was the one from before. Okay, so thanks guys for subscribing. Thanks for sharing. Hey, Vegan Forever, thanks for being here. Who else is here? Joey Carbstrong. Hey, hi Joey. Thanks for popping in. That's so cool. I really appreciate the support. Joey Carbstrong is an awesome animal rights activist. Hey, cool. All right, let's go to somebody here. See if I can find a person who looks like an adult. We have somebody whose account name is Pluto. And this person has 110 followers. Sup, I'm deleting the old vids. Bro, I fucking love System of a Down. I'm not letting you in, sweetheart. You're not over 18, okay? You cannot come in. All right, let's see who else is here. Let's see who's going to the top of the list. Well, we have somebody who's named FCK. It's looking really pretty slim over here, guys. Slim pickings over on TikTok. Oh my God. Wow. All right. You know what? Here's the thing, okay? I'm in Italy, right? Right now it's school time. So think about it. The only people who are on live right now watching me are people who are either unemployed or not in school, I guess, if they're around my area, right? And so why are they not in school and why are they not working? So guys, here's the thing, all right? If you are an American and you're just waking up, come on in, okay? Because we need some actual adults in here to talk and to read cards. If anybody is here, and let me see if I can refresh this list. Oh, what is this? Let's see, who do we have? Somebody's named Hunter. Hunter Bullard. Oh, this person has 1,316 followers. And this person seems like they could be an adult, maybe. I don't know. What else do we have here? Mr. Baum. All right, guys, I'm going to read the cards by myself. Not going to let anybody in unless you seem like you're an adult. Okay. Yeah, I know. Thank you very much for the decoration of the paper thing, but your name literally starts with the word FCK. All right? I'm not letting you in. All right? I'm just interested in people who want to learn and who can actually read. So here we are. Land use and accidental deaths. Question 91. Don't more animals accidentally die by tractors during harvesting because vegans eat so many crops? Now, a lot of you guys asked me this question. These are all the questions that people have asked. So you guys take a screenshot, and when you become vegan, you will be able to have all of the answers to all of the questions that people asked me. I wrote them all out here. Okay? So the answer is no. Meat eaters are responsible for a lot more deaths than vegans are because vegans eat the crops directly, whereas meat eaters filter them through animals first. Understand? Makes sense, right? All right, let's put that over here. All right, let's see if there's anything else over here. Miss Katie, I love you. Oh, thank you very much for saying that you love me. Who are you? Latava Grow. Okay, thanks. That's sweet. Who else is here? Somebody else said that, hi. So Limk, L-I-M-K, says hello. Hi, I acknowledge you. I see you here. And we have somebody here named Pujash who put 1,000,000 little green hearts. I see that, and it's wonderful. It's very pretty, and it makes everything look nice. And another person here named Violet says that she likes animals. Well, that's very nice of you. I'm so glad that you're not being vegan phobic, that you're being kind instead. And over here on TikTok, what have we got? Yeah, the person whose name, I thank you. You're continuing to put decorations all over the screen, but your name literally starts with FCK. So I'm not speaking to you today. You're going to have to go out of the app or whatever, out of this, and change your first name to be an actual word. Okay, I'm not letting you in if the first word that you're saying is fuck. It's not looking good. Somebody else here is named, let's see if it's changed, guys, over on TikTok. Person's name is Hunter, but they have no bio. 1,316 followers. Maybe they're a tofu hunter. What do you guys think? Should I take a chance here? Maybe they actually know how to read. I know a guy named Hunter, and he's vegan now.
Hello.
Hi, do you know how to read?
I do.
Okay, tell everybody to tap on the screen 100 times because you're the teaching assistant now.
Tap on the screen 100 times. I'm the teaching assistant now.
All right, here is your card to read. So we're going through land use and accidental deaths. Okay?
Okay.
All right, here you go.
Okay, so question 92. But what happens to small field animals when machines come to harvest the plants? Answer. Although it's sad that some animals accidentally get ran over by harvesting machines, other animals have the ability to run away in time. This is why we should remind governments and researchers to keep pushing towards vertical farming and other cruelty-free solutions.
Yeah, thank you. You did a good job reading that, right? So basically
I have a question for you.
Okay.
Do you understand the circle of life?
Yeah, here's the circle of a vegan's life, okay? We eat plants, then we shit out the stuff into the toilet, and then we grow more plants. And that's what we do. We don't.
You die and your body starts decomposing and worms are eating you. So worms are vegans or no?
No. Yeah, in a way, because they're not harming us on purpose.
Okay. All right.
Hold on, just a second. I'm gonna. No, you can't. You're not gonna keep talking. You cannot just. You're not. Hold on. You don't. Hold on. I'm just muting you because I'm trying to answer you. Okay, hold on. Just calm down. Okay. So just so you know, okay, the definition of veganism is that we don't enslave animals. We don't steal from them. Okay. So if I'm in the ground and the animals are eating me, that has nothing to do with it because they didn't kill me. Do you understand? Okay, you left. I'm not sure why you left. I just muted you. I was going to unmute you. Okay, Hunter, I want to thank you for reading the card. Right? And you seem to have some genuine questions. Right? But just next time, just don't bulldoze me. Okay? You can come back if you want to. I do appreciate that you read the card. And thank you over here. I noticed in the corner of my eye that I just got a super chat. Sometimes I see them and sometimes I don't. Silence is also vegan. Try it. Okay, let's try it. Yeah. Yeah, that felt good. Thanks for the reminder, everyone. Yeah, silence is vegan. Yep. I like that. Thanks. I'm going to press a heart on that. Boop. It's always good to have some timeouts. All right, let's go to the next person over here. Yes, W to Hunter. Yes, remind him to eat walnuts. Guys, put W's all over the screen if you want to, or you can put the letter L if you want, which of course stands for lentils and love, and also lettuce. Oh, Zachary, thanks for coming in. Prince, thank you for joining us. And Vegan Lover liked the live. Keep on tapping, guys. If you are here and you like animals, you love animals, you don't want them to be harmed, tap 100 times on the screen and then put the number 100 in the chat. And after that, if you do another 100, then put 200 total, okay? Just start adding up how many times you press on the screen, all the little hearts that come in. Thank you, guys. Thanks for helping. All right. Bob already put 100. Woohoo! Yay, Bob. Okay, Brianna seems to want to come in here. We have 66 people who want to talk to me over here on my TikTok channel. Hello.
Hi, Miss Katie.
Well, welcome. 527-841. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome to my live stream. Thanks for coming. Would you like to read a card and help teach the class?
Yeah, and then after that, can I ask a question?
Yeah, for sure. Okay. So
Thank you, Miss.
Okay, so tell everybody that you are the teaching assistant. Say hi to them.
Oh, hi, guys. I'm the teaching assistant.
Okay, now you tell them to tap
Please
on.
like.
Now you tell them to tap
Yeah,
on the screen 100 times to encourage you.
Tap on the screen 100 times to send Miss Katie likes and to encourage me when I read.
Yeah, it's for you. Okay, here we go. So I know there seems to be noise in the background, so you have to close the door or be somewhere really quiet, okay?
Oh, yeah, Miss. I'm sorry.
Okay, here you go. So we're learning about land use and accidental deaths. Okay, read the card.
Okay. Question 93. Is it true that meat eaters are contributing to 4 times more accidental deaths than vegans are, plus the animals they eat? Answer. Yes, because when meat eaters eat animals like chickens, pigs, and cows, these animals also need to be fed plants to grow and which takes many more calories than if people were to just eat plants.
All right, very good.
Did I do good?
Pardon me?
Did I do good?
Yeah, you did good. Still a bit of screaming in the background from some kids or something. Where are you? Are you at school?
Oh no, that's just my brothers.
Oh, okay.
They're just young.
All right. So should you be vegan?
I don't know, Miss.
Okay, well, hold on. You just read all of this, okay? You just read that if you are vegan, you're going to save so many deaths. And you know it's healthy to be vegan, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You know that animals don't want to be killed, right?
Okay.
Okay. So I can't keep talking to you if you don't acknowledge that you should be striving to be vegan, trying to be.
Oh,
if
yes,
you don't...
you should try. You should try to strive. Yes, Miss.
All right. Okay, now you can ask me a question.
All right. So, Miss, so you drink water, right? So you drink water?
And now you're going to tell me it's a fish's home. Is that right?
No, I'm not going to tell you, Miss. Just let me speak. Let me speak, Miss. Okay.
So first of all, I want to say something. Wait, you just asked me a stupid question, okay? So that's already an X. Obviously, I drink water, so don't waste my time with stupid questions. Just get to your point. And it better be a smart point, okay? If you haven't thought it through, just go to ChatGPT, ask there, and come back and teach, okay? Remember, you're a teaching assistant, right? Maybe you might want to ask a better question than where you're headed here. Have you really thought this through?
Miss.
Have you really thought this through?
Yeah.
Because this is something that 10-year-olds say. All right?
Okay. Well, thank you, Miss. Okay, so that water comes from the ocean, Miss. It comes from the ocean. That's not veganism. You're stealing from their home. You're stealing from their home. And let me speak. Why are you cutting me off?
I literally didn't say anything, but okay. So yeah, that's exactly my point, right? Is that I literally just told you that you were about to speak like a 9-year-old. First of all, the water that I drink isn't ocean water because that has salt in it. Second of all, are you also saying that none of us should breathe because the air belongs to the birds? Like, are you really that ignorant? Like, I even gave you a chance to wiggle out of it. I said, you can ask me any other question. Like, you understand that that question came from a 7-year-old. It's not an adult who would ever ask that kind of a question. So I don't know what happened to you. But I don't know. Maybe ask your therapist, okay? Because I do think you probably have the brain cells to be able to figure that one out. Thank you so much to whoever put this massive amount of flowers on my desk. I'm feeling the love right now. It's helping my brain heal because that was just so bizarre. All right. I don't even, where do you get the words for the stupidity of people? All right, let's see what all this is going out. Okay, somebody's writing non-vegetarian type L. Okay, Baba, yes, everybody should type the letter L, you're right. Because typing the letter L means that you love lentils and you also love this live stream. So yeah, put as many L's as you want to. Thank you. All right, so we have somebody here whose name is 404 file not found. Should I let this person in? Let me see how old they are. Let's see. They have 4 followers. It's not looking good. And literally the account says Chicken Slayer. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to block that person instead, okay? Because they're not here for the right reason. Oh no, what I'll do is I'll mute them. There, they're muted. So I will never be able to read messages from you ever again. Okay? There you go. All right? Don't come in here as a troublemaker or you're going to miss me because I'm going to block you and you'll be like, aw, now I miss that vegan teacher because that happens all the time. Okay? Don't be silly. All right. And somebody named Bob. Let's read what Bob's bio says. Bob has 208 followers. Says, your fave JJ template. 02. Okay, a whole bunch of numbers. Then legit apparel. Okay, Bob. I'm really sorry, Bob. I can't let you in. All right? You just don't seem to have the mental ability to be here. Right? We need people who understand that TikTok is a way to make the world a better place and not to write just dumb shit. Okay, we're looking for intelligent people here who can read a card and who can learn. Now the next person is, this person is named Liz. Now Liz doesn't even have an image. There's no image at all. Liz couldn't be bothered to make a V for vegan or put a broccoli in her account name. So no, we're not going to click on that either. Let's see what I have here. We've got somebody who's named Stammer Queen. Now, should we let somebody in whose name is Stammer Queen? Well, no, we're not going to let people in who call themselves a queen. We're not here to be narcissistic. We're here to talk about the animals and how to save them. So nope, not going to pick that person to come in. Now we have somebody named Robbie. Let's see if we should let Robbie into the live stream over here. Well, Robbie has 460 followers. No bio, and the circle where he should have a picture of some sort is just a black circle. I don't know how I feel about that. Well, maybe Robbie's a good person, but he's just feeling down. Let's try and see if Robbie can read a card. Sometimes people put a black circle when they're sad. Hi, Robbie.
Hi.
Hi, do you know how to read, Robbie?
Yeah.
All right, amazing. Are you over 18? Because you have to be over 18 to come into TikTok.
Yeah.
All right, amazing. So this is the card you're going to read. First of all, tell everybody, say, hi guys, I'm the new teaching assistant.
Hi.
You have to follow the directions perfectly or else I'm going to flush you.
All right. What do you want me to say?
You have to say, hi guys, I'm the new teaching assistant.
Hi guys, I'm the new teaching assistant.
Okay. Then you tell them to tap on the screen 100 times.
Tap on the screen 100 times.
To encourage you, not me, but you.
To encourage you. Not me, but you.
Okay, no. They're encouraging you because you're the teaching assistant. All right, you're starting at 44.8 thousand likes, all right?
Yeah.
We agree?
Yeah.
All right, so the longer that you stay here, the more followers you're going to get because people are going to see that you're live as well, right? Okay, so stay here with me, be kind, and be a good teaching assistant, and let's see this number go up. All right, here you go. Read this.
If it's true that meat eaters use 4 times more land than vegans, why don't they change? While some people are truly cruel and don't care, others simply don't know yet because they've been lied to by the meat, dairy, and egg industries for so long.
All right. So what do you think about what you just read? Okay, it says here, if it's true that meat eaters use 4 times more land than vegans, why do you think they don't change? If they know it's bad for the environment and bad for the animals, what?
You just got a paper cream.
I just got, some sort of a paper thing there. Thank you for the decoration. So what do you think, Robbie? Why do you think that is, that people don't change when they know that being vegan is great for everything?
Because they're not ready to change.
Yeah, and why aren't they ready?
Vegan.
Why aren't they ready to change? Why do you think? How about you? Where are you in your vegan journey? Have you stopped drinking cow's milk yet?
Yeah, I don't drink milk.
Okay. Have you stopped eating cheese yet? That comes from cow's milk?
Oh yeah, I don't eat cheese as well.
All right. Okay, so what's the next step for you to become vegan? What else do you need to cut out?
Meat.
Right. So why should you cut out meat? Why should you stop eating meat?
Because they have to kill animals to make meat.
Yeah. And do the animals want to live?
Yeah. They
Yeah.
want to have
Ooh,
Free-
sunglasses from Taylor. Rocking it there. Oh, somebody put a whole bunch of more flowers here. Now we're talking. See, now I'm feeling the love. All right. Okay, so Bobby, today I want you to look at everything that's on your plate and I want you to identify which of these things is stolen and which of these things are okay to eat. All right? That's what I want you to do today. And I want you to come back to tomorrow's live and I want you to tell me that you're starting to get more vegetables and more pasta and more noodles, like more rice, more vegan foods, lentils, and less meat and less dairy, okay?
All right.
All right, I want you to be vegan very quickly, all right? You can do it. You can do it. You're going to feel good, right? Because all good men are vegan. All good men protect animals. They don't hurt them. And you're going to be great. I can tell you're going to be a great vegan very soon. So thank you very much, Robbie. Guys, everybody tap on the screen because that was awesome. And look at, Robbie got us to, how many is that? Do you see? Tapping on the screen, everybody. What do you see? Is that 59.6 thousand likes for Robbie? That's awesome. You see how easy it is, guys? Thanks for coming to TikTok and you guys on YouTube. In case you're just joining and you've never met me in your life, you have no idea who the heck I am. My name is Miss Katie and I'm That Vegan Teacher. And if you want to, you can also follow me over here on Instagram. This is how my name is spelled. That Vegan Teacher Miss Katie, and it's Kadie. Now over on Instagram, it's really sad. I repost videos that they don't let us show you here. So you can see what actually happens to the animals in the stories that I post, okay? I kind of open my phone, I look at Instagram, I can barely look at it, it's so sad, but I repost them so you guys can all see what they don't want you to see on TikTok and on YouTube, okay? And then you should be vegan because you're gonna feel sad when you see what I've seen. All right, guys? Alrighty, let's go to the next person over here. We got another card. Guys, look. We've already read 4 cards in this series, and the series is called Land Use and Accidental Deaths. All right, so we've got the last one here, and then we're going to move on after that to questions about culture. Da, 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 da. And you guys are going to help to teach the class. Don't be a pain in the ass. Be kind and help teach the class. All right, this person's name is Slayer. Now let's see what Slayer has. Slayer has no bio, but Slayer doesn't say anything mean. There's nothing mean here that says that they want to hurt animals or whatever. So let's let Slayer in and see if Slayer couldn't read a card properly or not.
Howdy.
Howdy, where are you from in the world?
Missouri. It's Hero, actually,
Oh,
if you remember me.
oh, you're Hero. Okay,
Yeah.
why did you change your name? Or do you have two accounts?
I have a couple, actually, couple for backups.
All right. Well,
So-
now I'm getting really confused. All right, but I know you, and you can read this card. I know you know how to read. Thank you very much for coming.
Yeah.
Please read the card.
Yeah, land use and accidental deaths. Question 95. What did researchers at Oxford University, the university discover? Answer. They found that everyone stopped eating animal products. Global farmland use could be reduced by 75%, which means that there would be more forest, therefore less pollution all around the world.
Right. Thank you. That was great. You did a really good job reading that. Guys, let's tap on the screen. We're at 65.5 thousand likes. And we have this person named Slayer here. Today, your name is Slayer. And he's a wonderful man who is helping me a lot. Every time I'm here live, not every time, but often, he comes in and gets my attention and he's like, don't worry, Miss Kay, I'm going to read the card. Because you can see that sometimes people are cruel. And I really appreciate you for being a kind man. Thank you. All right.
I do have a quick question for you, though.
Sure.
Okay, it's more ethical. What are your thoughts on like the African safari tours that they host over there?
Yeah, that's a tricky one. It's like when people go whale watching, for example. They go in these boats
Yeah.
and they go whale watching because they're curious, right? They want to see the whales. 'Cause I've been on a trip like that once in Cape Cod in Massachusetts. We went on a boat, we saw the whales jumping out of the water, and of course it's so magical and you're so like in awe. So I understand that people want to go on these safaris sometimes. The thing is that you have to be careful not to disrupt the animals in their regular environment.
Exactly.
And of course, you shouldn't shoot them. But if it helps to bring tourists in an area that doesn't disrupt the environment, and that brings money, which can help, like for vet bills, if let's say, sometimes, have you ever seen those videos, Hero? It's so sad where there's elephants and there's like a baby stuck in the mud or something and they can't get the
Yeah.
baby out.
Oh, yeah.
And then so in Africa, all these wonderful people are trying to like pull the elephant out. Of course, the elephant's so heavy, so they have to buy equipment, get equipment
Yeah.
in to pull them out. So yeah, it's all about the intention and what we're doing with it. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you. And the only reason I asked was you always say that don't use animals for money.
Right.
But, to go on these kind of tours, you have to pay for them. That's where I was wondering what,
Right,
like, the
but-
ethics about them and everything came along.
Yeah, so what I see as the difference is that these animals are not captive. It's not like going to a zoo. In a zoo, you've
Yeah.
taken them and you put them in a cage. This is where the animals are free, and it's really who's in the cage is the human. The cage is a car,
Yep.
right? That's the
Yep,
difference.
exactly.
Yeah. Hey, listen, you're amazing. I love the fact that you come in here all the time and you ask amazing questions, and I can see that you're getting your clicks. I really can. I look forward one day to working with you as a colleague. I do think that you will be vegan fully one day, and I think that you're going to probably end up having your own show like this, just sitting up there, just turn the camera on and be like, hey guys, and start teaching. Well, you might. You never know. All right, and over here on my YouTube channel, thanks guys for these super chats you guys have been putting in. I'm really sorry if I missed some of them. Let me see if I can read some of your comments anyway, because it's not going too fast. It says, Miss Katie, I'm Pooja from India, and I'm vegan since 2 months because of you. Thank you so much for being vegan because of me. That really means a lot to me. Hey, I should almost take a screenshot of that. Hold on, let me see if I can do that. I might hang up on you guys. Hold on. Did that work? Let me see. Are you guys still there? I took a screenshot. I think you guys are still here on YouTube. Oh, there you are. Almost lost you. I was afraid. Okay, guys. So, let's continue. We're continuing. Da, 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 da. We're starting the new series. This is questions about culture. We're starting a new series. Don't act like a vulture. Be vegan from now on. Sing this song. Come on in and let's hear what you have to say. Okay. This person's account is say yes to be vegan, but they only have 19 followers. So I don't know if they're serious. Let's try. Accept. Hello. Do you know how to read?
Hello, yes,
Okay. Why are you here?
because I'm a vegan.
Okay. How long have you been vegan for?
2 years.
What's the definition of veganism?
Not hurting animals.
And what does that mean?
No meat, no dairy, no fur, no leather.
Okay, cool. What made you decide to be vegan? Thank you for the potato on my head, Lucy. Lucy put a potato on my head over on my TikTok channel. All right. So what made you decide to be vegan?
Because I don't like hurting animals. I love animals.
Where did you find out about it, though? Have you been following my channel for a little while?
Yeah.
Cool.
I remember I used to be a fan of Daz Black, not anymore. And that is
Oh,
how I came to know about you.
yeah, Daz Black, Daz Games. Yeah, it's so sad that he didn't become vegan, or at least try. You know, he could have. He has millions of followers, and he has so many followers of his are teenagers, and he could have told them, hey guys, let's strive to be vegan. It would have saved thousands and thousands, probably millions of animals. But he didn't give a fuck. I don't understand people that are that cruel. Anyway, you guys are awesome. Thank you for following. I just saw somebody who reposted. 1 second. Hold on a second. If you repost right now, I'm going to read your name out loud, and then we're going to read this card, okay? Somebody said yummy tofu. Yes. Lucy, thank you for the little decoration, the little tofu decoration. And people who reposted are Sophia and Spawn. We also have Kai who reposted. Thanks for that. We have Lil and Timmy and Chiara. Sorry if I said your name wrong. Hazel for reposting. Thank you. You guys are amazing. And the people who are following, let me read you. If you're subscribing to my channel right now, I'm going to read that too, okay? Because I want to thank you. Yeah, because you're helping me to make the world a better place. Okay, people who are subscribing to my channel. Oh my God, it's going too fast. Hold on. Let me make my finger wet so I can pause it. Thanks everyone for sharing. Thank you. People who just followed me are Peter. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Jonathan, for following. Thank you to the person who reposted again. Thank you to Amelia for subscribing to the channel. Guys, you're amazing. Thanks. All right, here we go. Please read this card.
Questions about culture. Question 96. But what if eating meat is part of my culture? Answer. Well, cultural traditions evolve. Many cultural practices have changed as we learn more about health, ethics, and sustainability. Everyone can be vegan. Just try it and you'll see.
Right. Thanks a lot for that. And what are the kids holding a banner that says?
Culture is no excuse for animal abuse.
Yeah, that's great. All right, you guys, over here on my YouTube channel, this is the card that was just read by a lovely man who says that he's been vegan for a few years now. And the way that he found out about my account was through this other account where this person was really mean, named Daz Black or Daz Games. And so that goes to show you guys, everyone, you should always talk about veganism, and especially to the people who are famous. Try to get their attention so that they can change. Hey, by the way, did you know, what's your name? What's your first name?
Barry.
Barry?
Yeah.
Barry, did you hear about Ben of the Week? He's another person that I did videos about, a very famous person, and he became vegan. Did you hear about that?
No.
Do you know who he is?
No.
No? Okay. He's sort of like Daz Black, but even maybe more famous. I don't know. Anyway, we had videos back and forth for 2 years, and he came to my home and he did a documentary about me, and eventually he became vegan. So that's another thing that kind of makes me not want to give up, you know. I think with somebody like Daz Games, though, I think he's in another league of cruelty. So I don't know. Anyway, do you want to read another card, or do you want me to let you go?
I'll read another.
All right, here you go. Please read the whole card.
Questions about culture. Question 97. But what do we do at barbecues, Thanksgiving, and holidays if we don't eat meat? Answer. don't worry, you can still enjoy these traditions with delicious plant-exclusive alternatives that don't harm animals. Culture is no excuse for animal abuse.
Very good. Exactly. Thank you so much for reading that. Guys, everybody tap on the screen 100 times because this was a really wonderful man who is vegan and he did a great job reading. I have a super chat here on my YouTube channel. Oh, it's Hero. Hero, you're messing with my head. Hero is on my TikTok under a different name. What was your name again? Slayer or something like that. And now he's over here on my YouTube channel. I feel like there's two of you. Maybe you're twins. And he writes, was also going to say, me and my wife celebrated our 1-year wedding anniversary yesterday. Aww. That is so nice. Oh yeah, and you said the reason you call yourself Hero on your channel is because your wife says that you're a hero. Sound like a really nice husband. Yeah. I hope that you guys become vegan together, you and your wife. If you haven't yet watched it, go and watch the documentary called Dominion. I don't have a sign with it. Watch Dominion together. I know it's not exactly something you want to celebrate your wedding with by watching something so sad, but Hero, have you watched it yet? I wanted to ask you. I'll say it again. Guys, in the chats, write this down, okay? Watch Dominion on YouTube. Watch Dominion on YouTube. Type it in. It's so important that you guys understand. The reason that we're vegan is not because we're just trying to be mean. It's not because we just want to lose all of our friends. The reason we're vegan is because we found out how sad it is for the animals. Thank you. I'm pressing like on that, Hero, and a thumbs up. Amazing. All right. So yeah, there's no excuse for animal abuse. There's no excuse at all. Let's dance for a sec. Come on. Come on. Come on. There's no excuse for animal abuse. Not religion, not an eating disorder, not peer pressure, not your monetary status. Don't eat animals, don't buy their bodies, don't steal their milk, their blood, or their honey. Don't wear their fur or their feathers. It is only by the grace of God that you are not in their skin. Each time you see a public display of meat, dairy, stolen eggs, or fur in an ad, give it the middle finger. Each time you see an animal suffering, run to help as if you were the victim. Each time it's time to eat, ask for and choose the vegan option. Don't be a bully to vegan children or anyone who has compassion for the animals. Heaven awaits those who do their part with a compassionate heart. Every vegan started out like you, thinking they could never be vegan. It was a crazy thing to do, and yet here they are, 100% vegan, speaking out on behalf of the victims all over the world. Never think that you can't be an ethical animal rights activist, because not only can you do it, but it's also your moral duty and your destiny. Be brave, be better, be vegan, be loved, and start now. Well, thank you guys. Thanks for that. You know, we got to get those little 1-minute times there where we just jump up. I call them a muscle minute. We just jump up, we do some exercise. All right, let's go over here and continue. So we did card number 96, right? And then we did 97. Okay, let's continue. Let's get somebody in here. Looking for some actual adults, guys. Hopefully this is an adult who can read. I hope so. Welcome to my live stream. Welcome to our classroom.
Hello.
Hi, are you a nice person or are you mean?
No, I'm very nice.
Okay. Are you striving to be vegan?
Yes.
What are you doing to strive to be vegan?
Eat chia seeds.
Eating seeds? That's great. Good job. That's a great start. Start by eating some seeds. You can have some sesame seeds. You can have pumpkin seeds. Every morning I have some chia seeds. I also have some flax seeds. Don't forget though, when you're eating flax seeds, it's important that you grind them up because they have a really hard shell. They're very tiny. And otherwise, they're just going to go all the way through you back into the toilet, okay? So you have to grind them up so that you can absorb all of the nutrients, okay? That's a lot of different kinds of seeds, right? Yeah, okay, thanks for coming in and telling me that. Let's go to the next person here. We're looking for people who know how to read cards and who who are striving to be vegan, who are kind, not mean. Uh-oh, somebody wrote here to eat animals. Izzy, that's very mean and you're going to be banned. Sorry about that, but you have to learn your lesson. No more writing that. That's mean. Okay. So you can't write to me anymore. Okay. That was cruel. We're here to defend animals, and we're not advocating for anyone to be cruel. This is like, think of the comment section as like a chalkboard in the classroom. You don't write mean things on the chalkboard. All right, so let's see. Let's just do this one. But what do we do at barbecues, Thanksgiving, and holidays if we don't eat meat? The answer is, don't worry. You can still enjoy these traditions with delicious plant-exclusive alternatives that don't harm animals. Right? Somebody's having trouble with the internet here. Oh, uh-oh, that person had trouble coming in. Somebody named Izzy is going to come in. Izzy has a blue butterfly as a decoration. That seems all right. I hope so. What do you guys think?
Hi.
Are you nice?
Yeah, I'm very nice.
All right. Okay, so get nice and close to your microphone, please. And sitting up straight. You're going to be a teaching assistant. Tell everybody.
Hi, I'm the teaching assistant. Please tap on the screen 100 times.
Okay, you don't have to say it in a robotic voice. It's okay to be a little more enthusiastic. Can you do it?
I'll just talk like that.
All right, well, not in class. You can't talk that way. Okay, when you're a teacher, you have to use something called vocal variety. First of all, you got to do all kinds of stuff to be a teacher. It's crazy. You're in the classroom, everyone's like this, like, and you're competing. They all have their phones. They're trying to change the channel. They're going like this. When you're a teacher, you have to jump around. You got to use your arms. You got to use your voice. You have to have pauses. Like, okay? So remember, you're a teaching assistant, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's pick up the vocal variety and the enthusiasm. Here we go. Read this.
Isn't it rude to reject meat in social situations? Not at all. Most people respect your ethical decisions, and it's becoming easier to find or bring vegan options to any gathering.
And at the bottom, the kids are holding a sign that says,
Culture is no excuse for animal abuse.
right? Doesn't that make sense? Culture is not an excuse for animal abuse.
That's right, yeah.
All right. All right, good job.
I have a question,
Yes.
really quick. Do you think that vegans are better than non-vegans?
Yes. Do you think that
Do you
think that people who don't kick dogs are better than people who do kick dogs? What do you think?
All right, that answers my question.
Pardon me? That answers your question, right? Yeah. Right? Of course vegans are better than non-vegans because we're not kicking dogs. We're not cutting the heads off of cows. Vegans are kinder because we're not stealing milk from cows. Vegans are better. It's just objectively true. Does that mean that you can never be vegan? No, it's so easy to join our club. You just also make the decision that you won't steal anything from animals. Not their milk. You're not going to rip off their skin and turn it to leather. Everybody here can be vegan. And you can start right now. All right. So somebody else here wants to be banned for life. So this is a person who wrote that they eat animals. So I'm going to press this button on here that says hide user on this channel. And what it says is that this person will never be able to contact any of us ever again. They'll be able to watch the live, they'll be able to type, and they'll be able to press the send button, but none of us will ever be able to see that again. Okay? Yeah, so this is another one. Somebody named Ava also wants to be banned for life. And Ava, bye, you're banned for life. Never again will you be able to contact us. Unless, of course, you decide to open another account. What does this say? I will turn vegan if you answer my question. Oh, you're getting into a timeout. Put user in timeout. That's a 10-minute timeout, all right? Because you turning vegan should have nothing to do with what I do to you. Whether I answer your question, whether I pay attention to you. Being vegan is not about your relationship with me. Being vegan is about you not being an asshole to the animals, right? So don't threaten me that way. Never speak to me that way again. Got it? If you want me to answer your question, you will put it in a super chat like everybody else does, politely, and then I will answer your question. I hope you learned your lesson. Let's go over here to my TikTok account. Mrs. Mullen is here. Oh my goodness, guys.
Hello?
Hi, Mrs. Mullen. Is that your actual name?
Yes, that is my surname. Hey, I'm Miss Mullen.
Okay, hello. What does it say on here, on the little cow's necklace?
I like to eat chicken. Tofu doesn't scream.
Yeah, okay, you have to leave the live because the rule is you're only allowed to come by yourself, not with another person, okay? So now you're banned from the channel. You don't get to come back. Next time, make sure you're in a room by yourself and you don't bring your entourage with you. Let's go to somebody else. This is somebody named Penny. Penny, that was a little bit loud.
That was my music. That was also my bad.
Hi, Penny, can you read this, please?
Tofu doesn't scream.
That's right, tofu doesn't scream. Does spinach scream?
No.
Right. Do animals scream when their heads are being cut off?
I would imagine so, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So let's read this now. Can you read this, please?
You're not a baby or a cow. Drink soy milk now.
Good job. So far, you're doing great. All right. So we're going through these different cards here. We talked just now about being in a social situation. And so the question was, isn't it rude to reject meat in social situations? And the answer is, of course not. Just like if you refuse to drink alcohol, it's not rude, right?
Yeah, I don't drink, so.
Right. But that's not the point, right? It's not about what you do. Okay, let's always remember that to talk about the issue on the table, we're discussing the animals and we're discussing ethics. It's not about whether you drink or not. People have a really hard time with that concept, right? So, do you understand what I'm saying?
Just about, yeah.
All right. So, let's read the next card. Questions about culture. Question 99. Guys on YouTube, don't forget to take a screenshot so you'll have this in your phone at all times. And so when you become vegan, you will have the answer to all of the questions. Here we go. Boop.
It's slightly to the
Oh,
right.
sorry about that. I can't see. All right. How's this? Is that better?
Yeah, thank you. So, question 99. But isn't it my personal choice to eat meat? Answer, no, not when your choices affect animals, the environment, and public health. Ethics extend beyond individual preferences. Culture is no excuse for animal abuse.
Okay. So, what would you answer to that? If somebody, once you're vegan and somebody says, but isn't it my personal choice to eat meat? What would you say to them?
To be honest.
No, the
I'll say
answer,
it
oh
right.
no, there's no to be honest. There's the answer here. We're trying to see if you, Penny, we're trying to see if you understood what you just read, okay? So you're supposed to just say this in your own words. Okay, so if somebody says to you, but isn't it my personal choice? I want to eat cat meat. I want to eat dog meat. Isn't it my personal choice? I want to eat pig meat. What do you say? The answer is no. Not when your choices affect animals, the environment, and public health. That's your answer. Let's try that again, okay? Penny, you can do it. But isn't it my personal choice to eat meat? What do you say?
I wouldn't be happy with it.
You say no. You say no because somebody's personal choice ends when there's a victim involved. Penny, I'm very disappointed in you. You've been here before and you know how to think. All right? No rodeo hats on my head. When there's a victim, our personal choice ends. It shouldn't be someone's personal choice. I feel like just going in there in your house and I'm just going to steal your cell phone. That's my personal choice. No, it's not your personal choice ends when there's a victim. You don't get to kill anyone. You don't get to stab anybody. You don't get to steal, a chicken's wings. Your personal choice ends when there's a victim. Does anybody get it? Right? Do you understand? Okay, there's a victim. There's a victim, little cutie. We don't rip off her wings and eat them. Even though you might think, oh, that's my personal choice. It's not your personal choice because there's a victim. You guys get it? All right. Let's go over here. Oh, thank you for the decorations, guys. Oh, what's this little tofu on the screen? Thank you very much for that. Let me see here. I noticed a bunch of you guys are subscribing to my account, and now I want to read your names out loud. So I want to thank you for that. Okay, hold on. Let me just find them, okay? I have to scroll back a bit though, okay? Hold on, TikTok. I'm trying my best. Okay, we have Kaylee, who followed me. Thank you for following me, Kaylee. Lisa is here, and Lisa wants to talk to me. She says, Lisa, you have to put your name down below, okay? There's a lineup, though. If you put a decoration on the screen, like a bunch of the fruit that come dancing in, your name kind of goes to the top. That's how it works on TikTok. Okay, so Bethany followed. Thank you, Bethany. We also have Erica Jade who followed. We also have, hold on, we have somebody, Lisa, thanks for requesting. Thank you to Margaret for subscribing to my account. Thank you for to person name, oh, it's going too fast, my eyes are sore. Ah, okay, thank you for subscribing. Jennifer, thank you, Brianna. Thank you, Backup, who just followed me. Thank you to Tom the Tomato. Okay, it's okay. I'm okay with that name. Tom the Tomato. It's kind of a vegan name. It's all right. It's all right. All right. What else do we have? Thank you for following me. Mary, Frankie. Thank you to Keen and Brianna. Thanks for subscribing to my account. What's your name? I couldn't read that. Imurant or something like that? I don't know. Okay, am I still in Italy? Zoe, thank you for following. I am in Italy at the moment, yes. I go back and forth. I live part-time in Italy and part-time in Canada because my family's in Canada and my husband's family is in Italy. All right, we got somebody here named Poi something. I don't know. Let's see. Make sure that you come in, you're over 18 and in a quiet place, okay? No noise. Welcome. Hi, you're live. I don't know if you went in here by accident, but you're live right now and you could talk to me if you want to. Hello. Okay, I'm going to disconnect from you, okay? Because I don't hear you saying anything. Okay, all right, bye. Sometimes people get shy. All of a sudden they're like, I don't know what to say. Okay. Dia, D-I-A, thank you for coming here today. We have somebody next. His person's name is Elixir. Hi, Elixir. Thanks for coming in.
Hello.
Welcome to my live stream. I'm Miss Katie, That Vegan Teacher. Do you know how to read?
I do know how to read, yes.
Well, that's amazing. Some people actually don't, believe it or not. All right, so we're learning questions about culture. Can you read this out loud?
Okay. Questions about culture. Question 100. Isn't veganism just a fad? Answer. Actually, veganism is a growing movement based on ethics, sustainability and health. It's much more than a... Thank you. Than a short-lived trend. It feels good and it's the right thing to do. Culture is no excuse for abuse.
Okay, so I'm going to give you an evaluation of your reading out loud skills, okay? Here's what you sound like, okay? Okay, I can tell by your voice you're not invested in what you're reading and you don't have a desire to communicate what you're reading. We have YouTube here who's listening. There's 333 people and they just like tuned out. So I'm going to give you another chance to read it again. I'm going to pause you. I'm going to mute you. Okay, for a second. And give you another chance to read it properly where you actually pause at the periods. Okay, there's a period, you just pause. And you have to remember that the message is going all the way through the airwaves. It's going all around the world, to Australia, to Canada, United States, California, all these places, right? And they got to get the message in their head. Then they have to have a mental picture of what you're saying. You understand? They have to be able to imagine what you're saying. And it has to get into their brain. So would you like to try again, or do you want me to flush you?
I would be flattered to try again.
You would be what?
I would be flattered to try again.
I don't know what...
I would be flattered to be bestowed with a chance to do this again.
Okay, I don't know what floor mean. I never heard...
Flattered?
Oh, flattered! You would be flattered to try again. Okay, I'm sorry. That's my fault. I don't have trouble with your accent. Is it I'm always afraid to say that if it's Scottish or Irish. People get mad at me. I don't know the difference.
You would be right in Scottish, yes, you would be right in Scottish.
Scottish, okay. My husband works in computers and he works with different people around the world. And when he gets off the computer from talking to people, he has that look on his face. He goes, "Ooh." And I said, "Did you just talk to someone from Scotland?" And he's like, "Yeah, I couldn't understand them." All right, let's try this again.
Okay, so just to get us right for you're wanting more passion, is that right?
Well, yeah, and
More passion, more emotion.
periods at the end of a
Right.
sentence, and where there's a comma, there's also a pause. All right.
Okay. Isn't veganism just a fad? Answer. Actually, veganism is a growing movement based on ethics, sustainability, and health. It's much more than a short-lived trend. It feels good and it's the right thing to do. Culture is no excuse for animal abuse, that vegan teacher.
Yes, that was an actual 100%. Oh, how?
Top up.
Yeah, tapping on the screen. That's how we get the applause up here. All right, good job. Ooh. Yeah, very good. I'm gonna write a new song. I'm gonna push the button and play it. I'm gonna write a new song that says, "You were an excellent teacher." What rhymes with teacher? You acted like a vegan preacher. Something like that. I don't know. I'll think of something. And I'll dedicate it to you. There you go. All right, so. Oh, you left. No, he left. Aw, I was gonna have a little chat with you. Now I feel sad. I'm just starting to bond with this dude from Scotland. Anyway, all right, guys. Thank you very much for coming in, guys. Everyone who were tapping on the screen. Guys, our class is almost over. Okay? Actually, oh my God, is it over? It actually is over. We read all the cards, guys. We did 10 cards. Check it out, all right? We read this one, land use and accidental deaths. We did this one. That was 91. Then we did this one, 92, 93, 94, 95. Hold on, put them in order. Okay, that's great. Then after that, we continued on and we did a whole series of these kinds of cards. And this was all about culture. 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. And that's it. So if you guys have any last minute things you want to say to me, you're welcome to on the screen. You can ask me a question if you want to. And I'll stay for another 2 minutes in case you want to put a super chat on and you've been dying to ask me something or tell me about your vegan journey or something like that. In the meantime, I'm just going to go over here to TikTok and thank everybody who's been subscribing to my channel. Hold on a second. Tiki-taki. All right, what do we have here? Somebody's saying, please stay. Oh, sweetheart, the thing is, though, I do my lives 1 hour at a time. Otherwise, my eyes get sore because it hurts to look at the cameras, you know? But I'll be back. I usually do 3 lives a day. Okay? Don't worry. Somebody says, is it true you said the N-word? You mean naturally intelligent, gorgeous, generous, exemplary, and radiant? That one? Or do you mean nuts or nectarines? I don't know what you mean, okay? But just to be clear, I don't believe in banning any words, and I believe that we should never call anybody the N-word, okay? It's not okay. It's not okay to be mean. People call me that all the time. It doesn't bother me, though, because like I said, I use the word as an acronym to mean naturally intelligent, gorgeous, generous, exemplary, and radiant, okay? But that's, you know, some people don't like that. All right, let's look over here. Somebody else wrote. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Okay, somebody said wholesome. Okay. Thank you, Peter, for subscribing to my channel. Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you very much for following me, Sasha. Thank you, little angel. Thank you, little Timmy, for being here today. Thank you for subscribing to my channel as well. Thank you for following me, Ariel, and Jake, and Louisa. And I can't see if that's Sadie or Robbie. Thanks. Also to the people who just followed. When's the next live? Asks Emma. Probably, what time is it? Probably about in an hour, or, I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe a couple of hours. Okay, I have some stuff to do around here. I also have to get 10,000 steps today. Here's my watch. Gotta remember to put that on. I was just juicing that up. So I try to walk 10,000 steps a day, because it's good for cardio and it's good for overall health. Good also for your mental state. Plus, when I'm walking, I'm usually learning. I put my headphones on, I'm learning about nutrition, I'm learning about politics, I'm learning about science. Okay, there's never ever a time in your life where you shouldn't be learning, because the world is an amazing place. Sad place, but also it's always the right time to learn. All right, guys. So listen, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to go now, and I'll be back, okay? I'll be back in a couple of hours. So thank you everyone for subscribing. Don't forget on YouTube to press the notification bell so you don't miss the next video. It'll go bing, and it'll be like, oh, Miss Katie's live, okay? Bye, TikTok. Bye, YouTubey. Thank you, YouTubers. Thanks for coming.